It's too big. Too wounded. Let it be, a man muttered, shaking his head. Another scoffed. Why risk anything? It won't survive. The air vibrated with tension. From the comms radio, a crackling voice reported. Unit Echo. Status update. The Rhino's still alive but immobilized. Locals won't approach. It's panicked and injured. Lila Hart, a seasoned wildlife rescue officer, tightened her grip on the radio. Every fiber of her being tuned to the savannah's subtle movements, the trembling of the rhino, the twitch of a tail, the murmurs of the crowd. Guide me to it, she said with calm authority. Move quietly. One wrong step, and it could strike out of fear. Beside her, 21-year-old trainee zoologist Maya Ellis swallowed nervously. Lila, it's huge, and it looks helpless. Lila's gaze softened, but remained firm. Helpless, perhaps, but not beyond saving. Fear is natural, Maya. Walking away from life because it frightens you, that's unforgivable. The wind stirred, lifting dry leaves across the cracked earth. The rhino's ears twitched, nostrils flaring, each breath ragged, eyes darting. Suddenly, a vigilant baboon appeared, small but alert, moving cautiously toward the edge of the group. Lila noticed instantly, recognizing the potential for an unexpected ally. The baboon positioned itself strategically, acting as a buffer between the rhino and humans. From the far side, a group of poachers emerged, machetes gleaming. Their laughter, sharp and mocking, cut through the tense air. Step aside, woman. That beast's too big. You'll die before helping it. Lila didn't flinch. Her voice resonated with calm authority. You do not own this life. Step back. Any harm to it, and you will answer for it. The rhino shifted slightly, muscles coiling defensively. Maya gripped Lila's arm. I think it might charge. No, Lila said softly, her eyes on the rhino. It's scared, not evil. Pain makes even the strongest creatures defensive, not monsters. Step by careful step, Lila moved closer, projecting calm. Her hand extended subtly, signaling reassurance. The rhino's ears flicked, nostrils quivering. The baboon edged forward, brushing near the rhino's legs, guiding it gently away from sharp rocks. Maya whispered, awestruck, It's helping you. Yes, Lila said, calm. Life finds allies in the most unexpected forms. Watch, listen, adapt. The poachers pressed forward, but Lila positioned herself as a shield. One more step, and you risk yourselves. Back away. A machete swung dangerously close. The baboon reacted instantly, moving in front, drawing the rhino's attention just enough to create a critical window. Maya held the stretcher and medical supplies with trembling hands. Lila assessed the rhino's injury, a jagged gash along its flank, deep but survivable with care. She readied sedatives and containment equipment, each movement precise, deliberate. Will it work? Maya whispered. Lila's gaze never wavered. Not luck. Courage. Intent. This is how lives are saved. The poachers faltered, sensing her authority, and the quiet alliance forming between woman, baboon, and animal. The forest held its breath, every rustle and distant call amplifying the tension. Lila crouched beside the rhino, whispering gentle reassurances. The massive beast shuddered, but did not lunge. Carefully, Lila administered the sedative, muscle by muscle, watching the rhino slowly relax. Almost there, she murmured. Stay with me, friend. The poachers, their intimidation failing, exchanged uneasy glances. Lila guided Maya as they lifted the rhino onto the stretcher, step by step. The baboon stayed alert, guarding against sudden threats. By the waiting wildlife vehicle, the rhino was secured, breathing easier. Lila exhaled, tension and relief mingling. Maya whispered, I didn't think anyone could do that. Lila smiled faintly. It's never about what you think you can't do. It's about what you must do. The baboon lingered, nose nudging Lila's hand in silent acknowledgement, a quiet pact of mutual respect. The sun dipped low, painting the savannah gold. The rhino would survive, far from human threats. Yet Lila knew this was only the beginning. Danger, both human and natural, still loomed. The savannah had quieted, but tension lingered like smoke. Lila Hart's eyes scanned the horizon as the wildlife vehicle rumbled closer, but she sensed the rhino wasn't yet out of danger. Even sedated, the animal's massive body thrashed slightly on the stretcher, muscles reacting instinctively. Maya Ellis gripped the handles, her knuckles white. "Keep steady," Lila whispered, her voice calm but firm. "It can sense panic. It reacts to fear. Stay with me." From the bush line, a rustling sounded. Not poachers this time. A young male elephant appeared, trunk curling as he cautiously stepped closer. His presence was commanding but gentle, and Lila recognized a rare opportunity. The elephant's massive frame could guide and stabilize the rhino during transport, ensuring a safer passage. "Look," Lila said to Maya, eyes bright with anticipation. "Sometimes allies come in unexpected forms." The poachers, recovering from their earlier retreat, were circling again, whispers of greed on their lips. "Move aside, or we'll take it ourselves," one muttered. Lila's gaze hardened. "You will not. Step back or leave." Her tone brooked no argument. The poachers hesitated, watching the alignment of woman, rhino, baboon, and now elephant, a coalition of calm strength. The elephant, responding to subtle gestures from Lila, moved into position beside the rhino, gently nudging the stretcher with its trunk. The rhino flinched, then settled, sensing the protection. Maya's hands steadied. Relief coursed through her. A machete glinted as Dario, the poacher's leader, lunged forward. The baboon leaped in response, hissing and baring teeth, drawing the rhino's attention away from danger. Lila's hand extended, motioning the elephant closer. "Step carefully," she warned Dario, voice like iron. "Any harm, and this land will witness justice." The poachers faltered. The alignment of human and animal authority, their calm, coordinated presence, was undeniable. Dario cursed under his breath, stepping back, unsure how to breach such unity. Lila directed Maya. "Lift slightly on my mark. Follow the elephant's push." Every motion was calculated. They moved slowly, inches at a time. The rhino's legs shuffled, its weight shifting dangerously, but the elephant remained in sync, a silent guardian. From the radio, Tobias's voice crackled urgently. "Lila, backup's approaching, but you have to move fast. Terrain's unstable." Lila nodded, mentally calculating each step. "Then we move with precision. The rhino dictates pace, not fear." Suddenly, the rhino's eyes snapped open, panic flaring. Its head swung toward the approaching poachers. The baboon reacted instantly, darting and screeching to draw attention, buying precious seconds. "Focus on calm," Lila murmured to Maya. "Feel its rhythm. It will trust you if you are steady." Step by careful step, the elephant nudged, the baboon guided, and the women lifted. Lila whispered encouragements directly to the rhino, voice low and soothing. The massive creature's body, though terrified, began to synchronize with the calm intent surrounding it. Poachers murmured, uncertain. How is it obeying her?" one whispered. Their bravado melted under the weight of respect and awe. At last, they reached the vehicle. The rhino's flanks brushed against the truck's ramp, every movement precise. Lila and Maya steadied it while the elephant gave one final careful push. The rhino settled inside, breathing heavy but no longer thrashing. The baboon perched nearby, eyes scanning the horizon, vigilant. "Secure the straps," Lila instructed. "No sudden movement. Gentle pressure. Life is fragile even in the strongest bodies." As the rhino was secured, the poachers finally turned and retreated into the fading light. Dario's voice was muttered, almost defeated. Lila didn't respond. Her focus remained on the creature she had vowed to save. The vehicle's engine rumbled to life. The rhino's breaths were heavy but steady. Maya exhaled, voice trembling. I have never witnessed such control, such trust." Lila crouched beside the rhino, brushing her palm lightly along its flank. "Trust is earned in silence, in patience. Courage isn't about fearlessness. It's about action, despite it." The elephant lingered, trunk brushing lightly against Lila's shoulder as if in farewell. The baboon leapt onto a nearby boulder, chattering softly, a sentinel marking the victory of life. As the truck moved away, the savannah seemed to exhale. Birds resumed their calls, insects buzzed in harmony, and even the distant river seemed to flow more peacefully. Lila's eyes scanned the horizon one last time. Somewhere ahead, the rhino would find safety, a sanctuary away from greed and fear. Maya whispered, still in awe, "Do you ever doubt?" Lila's gaze was steady, voice soft but unwavering. "Doubt is natural, but courage doesn't ask permission. It acts. Today, we chose to act. Tomorrow, someone else may choose the same. And life continues." The rhino stirred slightly, nostrils flaring, sensing the security surrounding it. It was alive, stronger, because of patience, because of courage, because of unexpected allies. In that moment, the savannah was a testament to the truth Lila had always known, that even the mightiest, most intimidating creatures deserved compassion, that courage could be quiet, measured, and unwavering, and that a single person's refusal to look away could change the fate of life itself. True bravery is measured not by the absence of fear, but by the choice to act when others have given up. Life, in all its forms, demands defenders, even in the face of danger, even in the shadow of greed. Compassion can prevail. And as the sun dipped behind the acacia trees, Lila Hart, Maya Ellis, the vigilant baboon, and the silent, watchful elephant had done more than rescue a rhinoceros. They had reminded the world that life, no matter how large or wild, is always worth defending.